Hey, church family, it's Pastor Ben here on Tuesday, March 17th. I wanted to give an update concerning the coronavirus and how that's impacting ministry here at Barton Church. As you have probably heard, Governor Kate Brown has limited public gatherings to less than 25 people for at least 4 weeks. Also, President Trump has had tougher restrictions where they're recommending no public gatherings of 10 people or more for at least 2 weeks. So, yesterday, our elders and deacons met together to talk about our worship gatherings and ministry here at the church. Some of the guiding principles that we're using to decide any course of action is not acting out of fear, but trusting in God's wisdom and direction, respecting, honoring God's love and dignity for life, a desire for care and fellowship for all our attenders during any times of isolation or separation, and respecting our government authorities that God has put into place for us. And so I'm just really appreciate our leadership team coming together and having unity. And we've come up with these following decisions. One, until the restrictions are lifted by the federal government, we will not gather physically for any worship services. All planned services for the foreseeable future are either going to be canceled or postponed to another date. And you can check our website for the calendar and what's been postponed or what's been canceled. Our weekly Sunday worship service will be offered via a recorded broadcast that's accessible by our website at www.bartonchurch.org. You probably discovered it because you're watching this video right now. But you can go to the front page, bartonchurch.org, and you'll see a clear link to watch our weekly worship service. That'll be posted on Sunday morning, each Sunday morning. The effects of this gathering has done a number to our ministries, including our weekly Wednesday night family night Power Up program. And unfortunately, we're going to cancel that for the rest of the season. But group leaders are going to attempt to contact or visit each student that has been coming this year to see how they're doing, if there's anything they need, and to give out any sort of awards or resources for them during this time. In addition to that, we want to encourage connecting with attenders in the church, regular connections. And so there's a few ways we're going to do that. One is we've have some assigned individuals, some elders, some deacons, and some other people who are going to check on attenders each week for any sort of needs they might have, offer any prayer, and try to answer some questions or any questions that people might have. The church office is going to remain open to answer any questions, take in needs, prayer requests, and serve as our communication hub. And then for our buildings, we're going to do a really thorough, deep cleaning of all our buildings during this time when nobody's coming in. And we're going to have that really clean and ready to go for when our services come back online, so to speak. But, our church family is going to look different for a while as we are self-quarantined or we're exercising that social distancing. It's going to look a little bit different to you. But with your help, we can stay connected in a variety of ways. And I'm really encouraging you to reach out to those you already have relationships with or those that live by you to check on them, see if they have any sort of needs and how you might be able to fill that need, or at least contacting the church office with those needs so we can try to get them met. Whatever that means, if it's grocery store runs, if it's rides somewhere, a prayer, maybe it is a one-on-one, go to somebody's house to have coffee or something. We want to try to meet those needs. It's important to remember that God calls us to respect those in authority over us. And I know some feel like these are really drastic measures, maybe even persecution. But our government leaders are asking us to refrain from meeting for health reasons, not for our faith. This is not about being persecuted. This is about respecting our government authorities and doing what they ask us to do, especially for the health reasons. And you know, if you attend Barton Church at all, that the makeup of our church, there's quite a few senior adults who are vulnerable to this potentially serious virus. Well, not potentially, this very serious virus. And we want to be good stewards of life that God has given us, and we want to keep safe. And so if you have any needs, any prayer requests or questions, feel free to call the church office, 503-637-3258, or you can email the church office at penny@bartonchurch. You know, it's my prayer that out of this event, the church will become stronger, more connected, that we'll become prayer warriors, and our love for Jesus will be evident to family, friends, and neighbors. I was talking to a fellow pastor today, and he was mentioning that, you know, in times in history, in times of these epidemics and things, it's the Christians who have stepped up to sacrifice what they've had to give to others. So this is a great opportunity to meet the needs of others and to show Christ's love. When we start seeing more deaths, if that's the case, people will be thinking about eternal questions, and you'll have the opportunity to share about the hope you have in Jesus Christ, and be able to minister that way as they're thinking about serious things. So we just wanted to give a quick update of what's going on. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to call the church office. We'll try to answer them. Or if you have needs, call the church office, and we'll try to meet those needs. But God bless you. We're praying for you. All the elders and deacons are. And we just want to really see things happen here that will be really good for our church and for you too. So stay safe, stay healthy, keep looking up and marching on for Jesus. Pastor Ben out.